Hello and welcome everyone to this episode of Keep Trash or Change. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about Six Flags Great Adventure flat rides. So, in our last one of these, which was also the first one, we talked about all the coasters. And so now we're going to attack the flat rides. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I have a few. I have quite a few I'm keeping. I know for sure. But I've got some interesting things about the ones I want to change. I'm not sure if I'm trashing anything, even though I would like to.
Yay.
Dan, you want to tell them about the music that we have going?
So as you guys may have noticed, we've started using some background music in the videos. We are currently using the OST from a game called Coffee Talk, both from the first game and the second game. That's why both slides are there. Please go check it out. It's a lovely little game, absolutely a pleasure, and thank you guys for not striking videos yet. Yet. That might change, I don't know. We did not ask permission, we just kind of did this.
Yeah, so, in case you don't know, I'm Jen, and this is my son, Dan, and, yeah, so we're going to jump right in here. Now, last time, we went in alphabetical order when we did the coasters. This time, we're going to go in alphabetical order, sort of. We're going to go backwards. We're doing backwards order. So, our first flat ride...
Oh, I'm excited for this.
That is up is Zumanjaro Drop of Doom. Dan, would you like to start us out on this one?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just a straight up keep. Mostly because the only change I could even think of, I don't think is physically possible without killing people.
What would be the change?
Just add a random slope in the center that you have to hump around, then drop again. But I feel like that probably get people severely injured, so don't do that.
Probably, yeah. It's also a keep for me. I haven't ridden it, but I think that every park needs a drop tower, and honestly, sometimes you need 2 drop towers.
And honestly, for me, it's like a double keep, because it's the first drop tower I've ever been interested in trying, which has been a recent thing. But
okay.
At some point.
Next up is Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth. This is a keep for me. I have not ridden it yet because I am still afraid of getting sick.
You still haven't ridden it?
No, but it looks amazing. It always has a long line. The lighting package is beautiful. So yeah, it's a keep.
Yeah, I mean, that's straight up keep.
And you have ridden it.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. So, just a keep.
Okay. Okay, Twister. So this is the what do they call it?
It flips.
Yeah. Top spinner.
Twix.
Yeah, it's a top spinner.
Twix Twister.
So, yeah, how about if you start with this one?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably just trash it. Honestly. I don't think I have a change that would make it worth.
Okay, so then if you're trashing it, what are your... Oh, I forgot, guys. The rules of this are if you're trashing it, you gotta say what you're gonna replace it with.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna replace it with anything. There's nothing in that spot that could fit there.
A few benches? I mean, you gotta put something there. A nice bush.
A poster. A singular poster.
Okay.
And just all it says is, if you miss this, then leave. You're not wanted.
So I'm gonna say that Twister is a keep. Now it was either last
Wait,
fall.
Yeah.
Hold on, it was either last fall or the fall before, where it was making a dreadful noise, and I thought, trash that sucker. But this year, it looks like it's running really well. It's not making crazy noises. So I would say this is in the change category, because I would just give it a little bit of love.
So it's not a keep.
So it will,
change.
But it's a keep with love. It's
No.
a keep with love.
So we're doing this
Just
again.
give it, I think it needs
How
like a
many
little
times-
paint.
Guys, we're gonna play a fun little game, you and I.
Paint it.
Every time I have to correct her on what she's actually doing, take a shot.
Sorry.
As a matter of fact, I will be joining you.
It looks okay. This is why I say this. I think the park needs that ride. That's why I want to keep it. But I feel like it looks dingy. It looks dull, and so.
So does my
like,
roll to live at this point.
I think it needs a little something.
Ooh,
a little.
Did you guys hear that?
It needs a little pick me up. You know what? Stop it, dude. But anyway, okay. So it's not. It is kind of a change, but it's not really a change. It's a hug. It's a keep with a hug. Keeping with a hug.
I might get plastered tonight if this keeps up at the rate it did last time.
Anyway,
so, number one, I'm not gonna have fun with this either. I'm not a big whiskey guy.
okay.
Hey,
Okay, there's a cat here now.
I've been attacked.
So,
Oh.
next on the list is Tango, and this is a huge keep for me.
Also, if you play this game with me, let me know what you're drinking. I'm having Jack Daniels, apparently.
Okay, so Tango, keep. That is a keep for me. What is it?
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Cindy. Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into Cindy. Usually she's not doing that.
Tango.
Tango.
I don't even think I know that ride.
Tango is over as you're going towards El Toro, and it goes back and forth,
Right,
and as it goes, it spins.
Yeah, that's that weird one that I always know the name of, but I can never remember what the hell it is. A change, but I don't know what to or how.
Okay. But it's not a trash?
It's not trash, I don't think. Maybe just make it bigger. I don't know. I'm not sure why I would change it to. Guys, that was rough.
Okay. Next, Swashbuckler.
Okay.
Which is a roundup ride.
This one for me is pretty simple. It is a trash. But that's mostly due to location. But I'm gonna say trash, and I'm going to say replace it with what could go in that little spot. By the way, I'm saying this because Deja Vu is better and is right across the way. Honestly, I think you gotta replace it with like a similar ride, but not the same functionality.
Okay.
Maybe another like mini Ferris wheel. Because I know they have one over in Looney Tunes. Mm-hmm. But having one on either side of the park might be good for the kiddos.
All right.
Wow.
I say it is. I think it needs a little sprucing up. It looks. I do believe that this, if what I found is correct, which I think it is, that this was a ride that opened with the park, and I feel like it's showing its age, so I don't want to trash it, but I want to give it a little hug. I want to spruce it up a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a fixer-upper.
Okay. So what category is that?
That's change.
All right.
But it's not changing like we're.
So it's a change, but it's not change.
But we're not changing it to something else.
Okay.
I don't want it to be confusing.
All right. I'm really having to decide what the line on this like messing up is.
Stop it. Something else that opened up in 1974 is the Skyway. Skyway for me is it just needs some paint or something, man. It needs some help. So we need to change it a little bit. We need to paint it. We need to give it a hug.
This is interesting. The second I bring alcohol into the equation, she understands the formula.
Shut up. So I want to keep it, but I want to give it a hug. It needs a hug.
I'm not counting that. She said change.
That's right.
She's doing that as a joke. It doesn't count.
We're giving it a hug. It needs a hug.
The second she says keep.
So when I say something needs a hug, like Y'all know what I mean.
Man, I might not get messed up.
All right, so
tonight.
what about Skyway for you?
Keep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a keep.
Sky Screamer. It's a keep for me. I am not a fan of swing rides at all. I hated the original swings that were there. I was traumatized by them. However,
Such a stretch.
I was traumatized.
I wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats thinking
No,
about
I
the damn
don't.
swings.
No, I don't. And I have been on Sky Screamer. I was not a fan. It was too high for me. It was a little too much. But I think it's a cool ride. It's always got a long wait.
We're back again. No escapades have occurred that you need to worry your head about.
Okay, and
if
we
you
were
want to see the chaos, go to the end of the video.
okay. So we were talking about no, keep watching and then just watch to the end. So anyway, we were talking about Sky Screamer, and I was saying that was a keep because I feel like every park should have a swing type ride.
Cool. Keep.
Okay, so
Continue.
okay. This one could stir up some controversy. Sawmill Log Flume also opened in 1974 with the park.
Alright, you guys can't see this, but she typed out this list, and I'm looking at it, and there might be a little bit of a typo in there.
Hey, shut up, man. I see that now.
It might not be worth a shot, but it's definitely worth a mention.
I hate him. So, would you like
Sawmill
to
Log Flume.
You want to start with the log flume? Do you want to start with this
Change.
one? Okay, 2.
No, just
Change.
it's a flume still.
I mean, how?
Just
Like,
better. Just better.
well, what
it's
would be
not-
better?
Not that. It's just not good.
I mean, so for me, there's a lot of nostalgia there.
Actually,
And it's a
no, 'cause
long
you
ride.
need it on both sides of the park. That's the point. Because I really like rapids. But
Well,
there's
we
just
have
something about Flume that doesn't sit right with me. I can't put my finger on it.
Okay. I love it.
Maybe it just needs paint.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the fact that I don't like seeing white pipes throughout a random area next to a safari.
Something
I
that
don't
blends
know.
in better. Well, all right. I say for me, it is definitely a keep. It's like I said before, it's nostalgia for me. I loved it. I went on it, when the park first opened and all that. And it's a nice long ride. So I love it. I say it stays.
And time out for a second.
It's
You were not convinced that people were going to stay throughout this entire video. You know they will, because I've just put stakes on the table for a drinking game.
Oh, that's
so
true.
now they're
You
going to
did.
want to see every single one of these to figure out, how many
Oh.
shots do I have to take?
Okay, maybe. Okay, so
This hell.
Justice League.
Trash. Complete trash.
I knew this was going to be one.
Yeah, no, that's a trash.
All right,
thing.
so what are you putting in its place?
A different ride. I mean, I've kind of talked about merging like Dark Knight and that before. But just something else. It can be similar. No, it can't. Six Flags can't handle that. It can be a ride. Yeah.
Okay, so you have no specifics for us.
Scarecrow themed.
Okay.
I'd like something scarecrow.
Justice League for me is a keep. I like the queue. I like the pre-show. I love interactive rides. So, like this
what are
one,
you interacting with?
you're shooting things.
Yeah, when it functions.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So sometimes it
Maybe.
needs a little hug.
Sometimes. I've not been on that once where the guns were calibrated.
Oh, I have
Once.
been. I have been. But I also go more than you do. And I have been evac from it too.
It has not worked since it's opened.
Oh, see, I've had not.
Opening day, it didn't work.
Oh, it's a keep, okay?
It's a piece of.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So, all right, for me, it's a keep because I love interactive rides. And dark rides. I mean, it's an interactive dark ride. It's cool. The queue is fun. The pre-show is fun. I like it.
Also, yes, this is cardboard on the mics. I was debating whether or not to mention.
Oh, what this?
Yeah, I was debating whether or not to mention that this whole time.
It's
I thought it'd be funny if we just ignored it.
It's a fix. We should have ignored it. It's just a fix for we were having audio issues, and it seems to have fixed our audio issues. Whatever.
Continue.
Whatever. He shouldn't have even brought that up. Okay, Jolly Roger. Roger.
I hear a shot coming up. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what are my thoughts for Jolly Roger?
Uh-huh.
That's a keep.
Okay. Anything else to say about it?
Well, the last time I was there, it needed to be cleaned. It needed a good power washing.
All right.
A pressure washing.
I'm not drinking this time.
But yeah, it's a keep. It's a fun little ride.
It's alright. I would retheme it.
Really?
Yeah. A random pirate.
Well, because see,
there's like 3 pirate rides, and one of them is Skull Mountain, which isn't even a pirate ride.
4. Buccaneer, Swash, Jolly Roger, and that. And
they're just not like Swash isn't even themed like that.
Like the theming of that should kind of there should be something around it.
The theming.
There should be something around that.
You can leave Buck as Buck because that's like a freebie ride.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
It's clearly a pirate ship.
Like, but that's also one of those rides you can put anywhere, and the damn thing could be a banana and it would be fine. Like, it doesn't matter.
Okay, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Jolly Roger, what are you doing to it? What did you say? You're changing it. Retheme. Okay. Houdini's Great Escape.
I might have some controversial thoughts.
Well, it's a keep for me. I love illusions, and I love the illusion of it. It's a lot of fun, and it's so much fun to be in there with people who have never ridden it before, because you hear them talking that they've never, and you can tell they've never ridden it because when the ride starts and they start screaming their loving minds out, it's great.
I haven't done this in a very, very long time because I know people get excited about that. One of my favorite things is to go in there and start murmuring, like, even though I have, just so that when no one screams, I get a little bit of joy in my heart knowing I ruined their.
Well, I love it when I hear somebody say, "What does this ride do? What does it do? What does it do?" And I'm going,
"Does it go upside down?"
Yeah, right.
God, you get those questions. It doesn't matter what the ride. No, here's the thing. As a ride up, you'll get that no matter what your ride is. I've had people.
Does it go upside down?
I've had that asked me on Fun Force. Does it go upside down? And because I'm vindictive, I just say yes.
That's funny. Okay, so what is your Houdini then? Because I'm definitely a keep on that one.
I am a retheme.
Okay.
I would rather change it to something DC related, or if they grow a set, just something from a WB property. There are plenty of magic makers in that catalog.
Okay.
And it'd be nice to see more theme park, less random shit strewn about. Okay,
so like what was I gonna say? A retheme / facelift.
I guess that would entail a little bit of a refurb to make the story work.
Okay, so that's a change for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fender benders. Bumper cars.
Yeah, trash.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's a full-on trash.
What are you putting there? And why aren't you trashing it?
A kissing booth. I'm trashing it because they are trash. You can't even, they're not even bumper cars. Yes, I'd like to drive around in a very tight circle for about 3 to 5 minutes and go about a mile an hour. That sounds lovely.
Okay, well, I have a really interesting, at least I think it's interesting anyway. I've got 2 changes for this one. This is a change for me. So
I was going to say, you do realize it's just change, not like the amount of change.
Well, yeah, but I've got two specific things that I would change about it.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to slam into someone at Mach 10.
Well, so make it larger because you have the room.
Yeah.
So possibly even double the size of that sucker. And the other thing I would change are the restraints. I have seen, isn't it at Funplex that they have the like a little lap bar that comes down instead of a strap?
It's a lap bar and a strap combo.
Okay, but is the strap on your waist?
Yes.
See, I'd like to see, strap on your waist.
I don't remember what Six Flags thing is though, and I bet you it's probably safer.
Okay.
Well,
because gosh, those darn seat belts that you first of all, you can barely get in and out of them.
Well, yeah,
and then they
3-year-olds.
But then they come right here and like cut. So do something about the restraints. I like the idea of having the like a lap bar that comes down. I wouldn't mind, a belt that comes across. That would be fine too.
I didn't know there. I just kicked her in the
But all I'm saying is that the restraints could be improved for sure, and you could make it larger. So I would change it. It would eat more people if you double the size of that bad boy.
I'd rather put like a dessert thing there and just remove the dots thing. The dessert thing. I don't care.
Okay, well, we definitely differ in opinions there.
Expand grannies into like a little double diamond thing.
I don't know what that means.
A square with a diamond.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying expand?
Yeah, expand grannies.
Grannies. Yeah, I mean, I could see expanding. I could see expanding that a little bit.
Put like a terrace in between the two.
But we're not talking about restaurants right now. So.
Well, you told me why I'd put that. You asked me why.
That you would expand. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So, enchanted teacups.
One change I know they'll never do, but it'd be the only way to make it better. Remove the limiter off the spinning.
Oh.
Let me whip some people around. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, add a button that auto spins. Just let me set the speed manually. You know?
So for me, it's a keep. It's definitely a keep. Deja vu.
Yeah, that's a keep. I mean, that's just fun. Maybe a retheme. So actually, let me think about this. If I were to retheme it, would I do that? Yeah, actually, you know what? Because that also just doesn't make any damn sense. None of the rides are themed right.
But Deja Vu actually does make sense because the music they play is from.
Well, okay, yes, I get that.
More my time.
But when you go, oh, sorry, I burped and little Jack Daniels hit me. When you go and you look at Deja Vu as a ride, none of the rides around it match. Like, there's no theming consistency.
Okay. I can understand that.
So, actually, I will change it to a retheme.
To a retheme, okay.
I don't know of what. Part of me would actually just be like, make a Guardians of the Galaxy. just do that, and then blast whatever music you want.
It's a keep for me. It's a keep. Yeah, I think every park needs a scrambler ride. I mean, it's cool. Okay. We're getting close to the end here, and I'm definitely seeing a few thorns here. So, cyborg, cyber, spin.
I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing. I think the ride is trash, but you're gonna hate me for this.
I know. I think I know where you're going.
But I'm saying it's a keep for one reason only.
Okay.
That one reason is that it looks really pretty at night. It's so pretty at night, all lit up.
Never mind. You're just stupid.
It's gorgeous. So that is the only reason why I'm saying keep, because I really feel like the ride is trash.
I want you guys to know that the entire build up to filming this video, every day that we would talk about it, yeah, I know I'm gonna get rid of Cyborg. The thing is BOS.
Well, but the thing is well, part of it is I don't know what to put there, but the other part is like really mostly like, what do you put there? And I'm like, well, keep it because it's pretty.
So I really don't know. I'm stuck between between change and trash.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, I don't think a retheme is necessary, and nor do I think it would help it.
Right.
On the other hand,
right.
On the other hand, I don't know that there's anything, because I would want to try and keep the theme in this scenario. I don't know that there's anything I would want Cyborg themed that would make sense, especially there. I mean, unless if you did... No. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say... Wait, no, did I trash Twix?
You did.
Alright, so leave that one there. Keep it. Only because those are similar-esque rides.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have Cyborg over Twix.
Okay. Okay, I can understand that. Alright, here we go. Congo Rapids. Now, back in the day when this opened, it was called Roaring Rapids, and that's how I remember it. So if I call it Roaring Rapids, that is why, because my brain is stuck. But so Congo Rapids, I can see you're dying. I already know what I'm doing with this one.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
Are we both doing the same thing?
I don't think so.
No?
You say it. Say yours.
Trash.
Yeah, keep.
Really?
Definitely.
Oh, this for me is a trash.
No.
We need another flume ride on that side of the park.
Oh, no, the hell we do not.
And yes, we do. We need another flume ride. Okay, I know this is unpopular. But back in the day, there used to be 2 flume rides, and one of them was a boat.
I give a damn why.
You had the log, and then the other one was a boat.
Back in the day, Six Flags used to make money.
But listen, can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is sort of part of that Pine Barrens area now, kind of. Because we all know that the Congo is in Africa, and why do we need Congo Rapids? Anyway, so put a flume over there. You're going through the Pine Barrens in a little boat. There's plenty of bodies of water in the Pine Barrens, so that's plausible. And you're going through, and maybe as you're going through, you're learning about the Jersey Devil, or you're looking for the Jersey Devil, or signs of him, or something like that. But yeah, I think we need to get rid of the rapids and make it a flume ride.
You've inspired me, Mother.
So that's just what I think.
No, I'm actually changing my answer because you gave me a great idea. I want to retheme it to be a hunt for the Jersey Devil in a similar fashion that the safari in Disney was for the baby elephant.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a similar thing going, but keep it a rapids ride.
Yeah,
I swear, if you put a flume there, I will hunt you. Be awful.
Okay, so I mean that's what you would do, and that's what I would do. But we would both theme it Jersey Devil theme.
So the next one.
Yes, what is next on our list?
It's the carousel.
Oh.
The carousel of progress.
now the carousel was made back in the 1800s.
Sure.
It is so old. But it is still trucking, and I think that every park needs a carousel. So
yeah, that's crazy. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's a keep. It's a keep.
All right. So I know I just said I don't think every park needs one, and that's very true. I don't. However, I will keep this.
Okay.
I do think it's a nice little.
What?
Only because teacups are right there.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, what is next on our list, Dan?
The Buccaneer.
I think that's
Are
just
you
a
gonna? Okay.
straight up keep, I think.
Yeah, after I mentioned that, I wouldn't mind it being a banana. That'd be kind of fun.
We could make it a
Actually,
jungle area.
Actually, you might have an issue with somehow. I'm sure Disney, not Disney, whoever the hell did Minions. Someone
Universal.
might come after. Yeah, Universal might come after you.
Not
But-
unless you slap a Chiquita sticker on it.
Oh yeah, then they'll come after you. But in all fairness, I don't think that's a lawsuit they can win based off
That's
the
true.
premise,
It's just a banana.
based off the premise of banana.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
But they might come after you.
So what are you saying on this one?
Keep.
Yeah, okay. So it's just a keep. Okay, Dan, what is our last flat ride?
However, I will say on Buck real quick, little asterisk. I haven't looked at it in a while, so maybe it could have paint pending. I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, I was there and I
really
rode it. I thought it looked all right.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just haven't like really.
It may need a power washing, but I didn't pay as close attention.
Yeah, I didn't really.
to
I don't
it.
really pay attention to Buck. But I do like it. All right, so our last and final ride is Zoom and Jaro because we're going alphabetical order. Anyway,
Nope.
Big wheel. Big wheel. What are you feeling on the biggest wheel?
All right, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I already know what you're gonna say, so I think mine's a little bit more of a mystery.
So, all right, here's the thing. I have a feeling because this ride opened in 1974. It hasn't been lit for a long time. The cars look like absolute crap. I have a feeling that fixing it may be more expensive than getting a new one. And I hate to do it. I really hate to do it. But we gotta trash it and we gotta get a new one to replace it. So I guess, is that really a change?
No,
like
that's
we're
a trash.
swaping it?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a trash.
Yeah,
Because we're replacing it with the same.
That's a little nebulous.
Okay,
Yeah.
so unfortunately, I have to say, trash it, give us a new one,
That's
something
not
that
what
lights up nice and pretty, and that it doesn't look like something that came out of a baby's behind. It just looks like crap. It looks horrible. Like there's paint peeling all over the place, and it's like, what the heck are you guys doing? But it also has to be the same height, and I can't remember what the height is on that, but it's got to be big. It's got to be big. We don't want one of these little stupid, sorry, I mean, it's not stupid, but we don't want a little tiny wheel. We want a big wheel, and we want it lit, and we want it nice. So I really think that its day has come, and it needs to. And there's also carts missing off of it, gondola cars missing off of it.
That's actually interesting that you say that.
So
that's actually really interesting that you say that, because that is,
but I'm pretty sure it's more expensive to fix it than to get a new one. I could be wrong about that, but that's just my thought.
probably.
So what is your thoughts on the big
That
wheel?
is surprisingly close to what I was going to say. I actually kind of re-advised mine while you did yours.
Okay.
So originally what I was going to say was replace it entirely with a bigger, different shaped Ferris wheel, so like a square. I have now pulled back on that, and I want to replace it with, yes, a bigger one, but a dual Ferris wheel.
That's
so
weird.
So it's not either side. It's like a pulley system where you load here and eventually you end on the other side. Similar, so like you have two Ferris wheels that are kind of pulleying each other.
Oh, that's bizarre.
They'd be dope as hell though.
Okay. Very weird. Very weird.
Would you say it's even bizarro?
It could be. It absolutely
But,
could
like,
be.
I think that's an interesting concept in and of itself. Because then you could have a Ferris wheel where you choose your stops. and it's freaking huge. So you could have like 3 of them. You could replace whatever the hell that thing's called.
What thing?
Skyway with a Ferris wheel system.
Wouldn't that just sort of be the same thing?
No. Because the Ferris wheel system has multiple stops.
Isn't that like a monorail?
No. Because the Ferris wheel.
I can't. Okay, I think we're done.
Wait, no, hold on. I really want to delve
we're done with this list.
No. I want to delve into this sentence. How would that in any way be a monorail?
I don't know.
It's not on a rail.
You said it has many stops.
Yeah. So, like, okay. You go up. You go across, which is like, haha, fun, that's cute. And you're given a chip when you get on.
But it's not a wheel.
Yes, it is. It's multiple wheels. It's the Ferris wheels. Anyway, you're given a chip at whatever stop you're on, so that they know where to force you off. You get one go around, or you can get off at whatever stop you want. And they decide that by your chip. And as you're going up, you get your full up. You come down over in the western side of things if you want. Or, oh, you got a blue chip, you can keep going. But you're over in...
That's literally just Skyway with different stops.
You're over in Carnival, and it's like, oh, you want to get off here?
That's
okay.
not a wheel.
No, oh no, you want to go over? Okay, yeah, you got a blue chip, you can keep going.
That's literally the Disney Skyliner.
No, it's not.
It's a Skyway ride.
No, the hell it is not.
Then how is it a wheel?
Because what is pulling you along are the Ferris wheels. You do revolutions.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, okay, Dan.
In a perfect world, what I'd like to have happen realistically is as you're going across the top, you already have a pre-selected destination, and the wheel is what brings you down.
Okay.
But if you want to go all the way back to the beginning, it does like this little handoff. So you go to the very end of the line, then you go down and back up and over.
Alrighty then.
In like a perfect world, that's what would happen. But I don't know if you've seen what we live in. It's not that. So I'm meeting us in the middle here and just having the Ferris wheel pulley system, which I think is dope as hell.
Okay.
She's saying okay, but she's not agreeing.
Yeah, but I
don't know if you guys have learned this fine art called communication.
That's
called bullshit.
That's the end of this episode.
You can't just say okay and not agree, because by nature, that is not what that is.
Well, I gave my opinion, you gave yours. That's it. We just give our opinions, and that's it.
I hate you.
Okay, I hate you too. So, but I love all of you. So,
I only took one shot, so let me know what you did a shot of.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Keep Trash or Change. We will see you when we see you. We're Spencer's Ventures. We'll see you in the next video, and we are out of here. Bye. Peace. And I think that, I think the park
Whoa! Okay, we've returned to our regular.
And I think the park needs it, as I was saying.
Alright.
So am I leaving that in?
No. We're gonna have a cut. Okay, so we're back. Why
would you say we're back?
You're gonna cut it. Cut that. You're not leaving the dog dragging the laptop across the house. Are you drunk? I'm the one that just did a shot.
I think I might leave it in.
I'm the one that just did the shot, and you're the one
I think that's a good blooper.
Drunk? No, it's not. It's a blooper, so put it at the damn end.
No one will see it if it's at the end. In fact, they probably have already stopped watching.
So then why the hell do you care if it's in there?
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out.